Decent love song, yeah, to make up.
Hey everyone, this is going to be the start of many vintage hair and makeup tutorials to come. We're settled in our new homes, so I have full speed internet and a cute space to make videos in. As you can see, my vintage furniture is behind me and all the accessories I make. So yeah, stick with me and I'm going to teach you a lot of things that I've learnt since I used to do hair and makeup tutorials many years ago. I learned to do this hairstyle from my grandmother. She learnt it from her mother, who passed away long before I was born, but told her a very special thing which is going to stay with me and I'm going to pass it on to you. She said to always feel and look like an elegant lady. Remember that your victory rolls are to look like no one can repeat them. And I thought, oh, what do you mean by that? And my nan said, if you look at the modern take, because I took a book of photos, like modern hairstyles, pin-up hairstyles, to my nan, just to see what she thought about the modern take on it. And she said, if you look, many of the victory rolls on the pin-up models of today have gaps between the victory rolls, which is fine, that's the modern take on it. But she said, to make them look like it's a one-piece structure of art, as she put it, you have to make your rolls look like they're all flowing into each other. So if you do one roll and you pin it, you make the other roll go to meet it. So as you can see, all my rolls, like that's one roll there, that's one roll there, and they all flow together so that it looks like one piece. So the modern take on it, I guess, would be Betty Bangs and 2 victory rolls with the gap in the middle. And my nan said that's fine, it's a cute look for modern day times, but she said you have authentic vintage clothing and I want to teach you how to do it in the authentic vintage way. And that's what I'm going to show you today. My nan said that she used to do it when she was younger and her mother taught it to her. So stay with me and I'll show you how to do it. And all you're going to need is a rat tail comb. You don't need hairspray, but if it's going to be easy for you, use it. But rat tail comb and bobby pins and a cute hair accessory for your side. Yeah. So I'm going to do lots of different tutorials on hair because, you know, the older I get, the more I learn and the more photos I look at, I get inspiration from. So I'll pass whatever I know on to you as much as I can. Alright, I've just got bobby pins in this container and one of these rat tail combs. And all you need to do is section your hair so that you have a part on the side. So this is an easy way to get that whole wave flowing style. So just make sure that your line is really straight. Forgive my regrowth, but I'm growing my hair out because I'm allergic to bleach. That's why I can't do bright red hair anymore. So my worst thing I ever did was cut my fringe to a Betty shaped fringe because my hair naturally goes to that side. So the fringe would also always be waved to that side. So what you need to do is grab a section of hair, and if you have a fringe, hide it underneath. But you've got to bring your hair back from a pretty far point. But when you bend over, or when you put your head over, people will see if it's not straight. So make sure this section, see that's pretty straight, is an even curve at the top. So when you do your hair, you can do something with the front of your hair. So I usually just roll it under and then it gets that piece out of the way instead of clipping it around, because then you have to fight with a clip. So work with this section of hair. Your two options are, you can either tease it a little bit just underneath. You don't want to tease it on top because then you get those flyaway bits, just to give it some body. And you can smooth it out with your hands, Moroccan oil is really good to smooth out your hair and give it that glossy look. So I just run my fingers along, and this is where my hair gets a little bit cruddy at the end, so I want to hide that bit. You wrap it around your finger, get it into a ball. Your hair, it just should slide together like so. It all wraps under. Roll it to your head. Pin on either side. Now, I don't like it this small because it looks really silly. So you pin it first on either side to make sure it's really secure, because you're going to pull at it and it needs to be secure so that you don't pull your roll out. So I've got one on either side. And the aim is to not do the bumper bangs. I'll do that at a later stage, but the aim is to get a flow on this side. So just carefully separate your fringe and pull it down to the side so that you get this side roll. And if you are having trouble, put hairspray into the hole, and hopefully that will sort it out. But the aim is, if you can see, my hair is all blending into this section of hair, so that when I grab this section of hair, it will look like that is one part, so that the rolls will look like they're forming into one. So I should be able to get probably 3, maybe 4, we'll see how I go, maybe 4 rolls on top of my head, but you have to make sure each roll is going into each other. So just grab, your hair should naturally fall to where it wants to sit, so you'll grab one section of hair on the side and just tease the back of it a little bit just to give it that volume. Run your hands over it and do the same thing. Wrap it around in a twist, then wrap it around your finger. Take it off your finger and grab the whole section of hair. Then roll it towards your head. You can either have your rolls sitting up so that you can see the hole. That was another thing my grandmother said. You shouldn't be able to see through the hole. It shouldn't be like binoculars. You have to be able to just see a form in your hair, but not, you see it's still black through there, so you can't see the wall behind me. So as you can see, that piece and this piece are all forming together. So you just pin it at the front. I might get away with just 1 or maybe 2. These aren't very good bobby pins, but. And then push any extra hair into your hole, in that hole. And you can pull this section of hair, which is here, back onto your head so that you can't see that you made a roll. The aim is to make people ask you, how did you do that? So that's one part done. That's the problem with me not having red hair anymore. You can't really see it, but hopefully you get the idea. So the next section of hair will be in the middle. Make sure you grab every piece that is flowing onto the next one, so you haven't got a gap. So with this section, my aim is to make it roll into the other one. Just tease the back of it a little bit. Twist, wrap it around your finger, take it off, and make sure that you're aiming the roll to the right direction. Then roll down. So it meets the other piece of hair. Then pin it. If it doesn't meet, just pin it anyway and you can pull it over yourself. That's the best thing about victory rolls, is that they're really maneuverable once you've pinned them into place. Rita Hayworth is a really good one to look at, her old Hollywood photos, because her hair always used to look like it flowed, and the best thing she did was pin curl her hair prior to styling it. I think I'm only going to get one more. Sometimes I get 4 across the top. See, they're all flowing together. Then you get your last piece of hair. I didn't used to tease my hair, but I just bought this stuff from Eversense organic hair treatment, and it's basically made my hair as if I've never dyed it. So my hair is really soft and flimsy. So I have to kind of tease it to give it some sort of oomph. Again, pull back that section of hair. You'll notice you'll have bits sticking out. You need to pull them back so that they all flow into the back of your hair, and you look like you've got like waves at the back of your hair when people... That's what a lot of people forget to do, is to make sure that you finish off your hairstyle nicely from the back. And you can hairspray that if you want, or you can put the Moroccan oil and just fiddle with your curls until you're happy with them. They've got to be like round, not square or, you know, any other shape. So see, they all flow together. And with the back of your hair, this is going to be similar to my old video, but I haven't got much to play with. But you can, the best thing to do is to pin curl your hair overnight, because your hairstyle is going to last 3 to 4 days after, and you can do so many different styles once you've pin curled your hair. Anyway, I'll do a video about all that because I have a trick on how to keep them lasting longer. But this is the thing that I do all the time. My hair's pretty uneven at the moment because I haven't got it cut, but you just go to wherever your hair is even, twist it at the bottom, roll around your finger as if you would do the victory roll, and curl it up into your hair. And it gives you that really cute 40s look. And you can also maneuver this little roll to however you want. See, it sticks out, so you could pull it up further and pull it in, and you can put, hopefully this clip is dry, you can put a little accessory in there just to hide any bobby pins or anything that's showing. And if your hair's feeling a little bit clunky at the back, I'll show you my back. It's like that, and you can just comb it so that it looks like it's flowing all around. And that's a hairstyle my grandmother showed me, so I can vouch that it's authentic. So that's something you can do with the back of your hair, and I'll show you something else you can do, which is cute, and I've done it for a few photo shoots. You can grab either side, make sure that your part down the back is even, because remember, people will see the back of your head even if you can't. So grab each section and do the same thing, so it looks like you have 2 little rolls on either side of your hair. I love doing this hairstyle with my vintage clothes. It's really elegant. I usually just do the front roll and leave my hair out, or put it in a ponytail if I'm wearing, you know, just clothes like I am now, or I'm just going up to the shops or something. I always have to do my hair, style my hair wherever I go. I just feel a little bit naked without it. So that's one done. And this is really easy to do, and you can do it with pretty much any length hair unless it's right down to your bum, because you're going to have a really big rolls on the side and they're going to be heavy to cart around with you. And they're done. You can put some, I if you make like something like this, get something like this because it's fan shaped, you can put it at the very back of your hair, and then it will, I don't even know what that looks like, but something in the gap, because you don't want to have a gap, so fill it in with something. Flowers would be cute, or fake fruit or something, you know, 40s style. So that is 2 options that you can do. So you can watch my old video and kind of see how I do things differently. And another thing is I can't answer questions about my old red hair because I don't remember. That was a while ago. Anyway, I hope that helps you. Best of luck with trying this hairstyle, and leave any feedback behind, and I'll make some more videos. Thank you. Bye.